is up, Gundam MSIA fans? In today's action figure review, I'm going to be reviewing the MS-07B-3 Custom Gouf. Now, this is an absolute amazing figure. Definitely in my top 10 MSIA action figures when I finally get around doing a top 10 video of my favourites. But this action figure is definitely one of the best in the Gundam MSIA line. It is the things that it comes with, the detail with the figure, and obviously just the custom Gouf being one of the most coolest looking MSs in the whole of Gundam show is just, and the Gundam MSIA line captured the custom Gouf perfectly. And to be honest, like I know some of you guys when you first seen a Goufs were like alright, not not very amazing, not as good as the Zaku 2. But like when they brought the custom Gouf out and they showed it off in the 08th MS team, people were like, "What?" And everybody had to have a custom Gouf. If you're a Xeon fan, you got to have one custom Gouf in your platoon. The heart of the figure, in my opinion, is the shield dash sword dash Gatling gun dash like more guns weaponry here is definitely, like, honestly, this part of the figure is definitely the best part, and it's just like comes with three separate things in here, and the MSIA toy line captured this very perfectly. Again, the Gatling gun is just so cool in the show. Norris used it to take out the gun tanks, which was his main mission, and to fire off debris to give off smoke screens around the area to try and move around without getting shot. And I'll show you a clip of that right now. His right hand also had one weaponry that did a lot of like multi-purpose things, and it's quite good because you can take this off like so and attach one or two of these I don't even like whips, I guess, or antenna or whatever you want to call it. This one was used to grab stuff. So he used it to grab a shield one time, and he uses it to fly around onto the buildings and move around. So it just like clanks on, and he's just swinging around, and that's how he got one of the gun tanks as well, because of this. The other one as well is like used as a magnet, which is really cool. And like one time he used it to let's see if I can focus in here. One time he used it to like grab a hold of his sword when he flung his sword away, and it works as an electrical thing. So just like the normal Gouf whip, which works as an electrical thing, this like still has it, and it it connects in like so, and it's just very flexible as well, like this wire bit, and it's so good. But yeah, like again, I'll show that clip as well of the two uses of the whip that it has. And then another cool weapon that he had was the sword. Now, this sword was used in two moments of the show. One was to fight the Easy 8, and the other time was like the most like powerful time in the show when with the custom Gouf was when he like stabbed into the gun tank, and you'd see like, and honestly I'm not really too sure what it could be, because it was either blood that came out or like the oil from the gun tank, and that is definitely like one of the most memorable scenes from the custom Gouf when he just stabbed into the gun tank. Again, I'll show that clip as well. But yeah, that is definitely the coolest scene in the show when he comes down and just absolutely just stabs the sword right into the gun tank. And again, I believe that is everybody's memorable scene of the custom Gouf, and they were like, "What?" And like again, like For me, it definitely was when he stabbed the gun tank, and then like the oil or the blood just like came out and just spilled onto the custom Gouf. Other accessories that come with the custom Gouf is the shield. Now, they didn't include this joining on and detaching, and to be honest, at the time, I don't think the material would have been as good if they did have a joint on part and detached part. So it's nice that they came with a extra spare shield. It doesn't have a holder part. Like you see that it does here, but the sword doesn't actually fit into this. Like I've tried a few times to fit it in, but it just does not work. And plus it's not even long enough as well for the wee connector bit. So the sword does not fit in here if you've got this shield. And then last, well not last, second last parts that come with the custom Gouf is the closed fist hands, which again I never use. I keep it in a baggie at the side, but I never attach these on because they just don't serve a purpose. I don't normally attach many of the closed fists arms on many of my figures except from like my G Gundams. That's the only thing I'll put the closed fists on, but normally I don't attach the closed fists on. The last accessory that comes with a custom Gouf is a really cool one when like when he detaches this full Gatling gun, and then you see an extra weapon here. This part always comes off, so try not to lose the holder bit here. So I'll put that back in. So this part detaches off like so, and it is very cool. So I can get a closer look. Put the stand back in. So this is his last like firearms weaponry, and it comes off of the Gatling gun, and it's just absolutely amazing. Now he uses this 2 times in the show when he fires at Shiro and the final showdown with Shiro. They both clash their swords together. Well, Shiro's beam saber and the custom Gouf sword. And his objective wasn't to kill Shiro. He clashed the sword and then went over the Easy-8 shoulder and used this blaster to take down the last gun tank, because his mission was to take down the gun tanks, to let the Kurgan go, and to not stop the Atlas or whatever you call it. So he completed his mission by taking down the gun tanks, and this was the weapon that he used to take down the last gun tank, and I'll show that in a clip as well. Now. But yeah, all the weapons and accessories that come with a custom Gouf. Again, this one is definitely the best one, just for so many reasons. And again, just the fact that you can just like put the sword in here is just absolutely great. And yeah, here's a close-up of the weapons, just while I have it off the figure, and the sword inside as well. And the Xeon shield with the Xeon symbol in it as well. Get the focus in, there we go. Closed fists. Don't know the name of this, but another gun weaponry with a wee dot sight. And the whips, the electrical one or the magnet one, and the one that like grips onto things and helps them move around. Here's a look into the custom Gouf, just the amazing detail from the MSIA line. Sorry, mine's a bit dusty here, but bear with me. So here's a close-up, just so you can see the detail of it. Just absolutely stunning. That's the 03. And you got the thrusters. No thrusters at the foot, but the thrusters are at the side here. So it only comes with 4 thrusters, I believe, and it's got really large pipes. And obviously the spike shoulders as well. Now get into the articulation of the figure. So the arm does move a full 360, which is really nice. Elbow, well, the arm again moves a full 360. Elbow joint and down 90 degrees. Hand moves a full 360. Legs, not so much movement in the legs. Back and forward. Sideways can do that, I guess. But not so much movement in the legs. Foot, this is as best as it can move around. Head, I think it can move it can move a full 360, the head. Shoulders move like so. This is one of the annoying parts of the figure. So you need to have the shoulders like this to move it, like to move the arm like this. Because if it's like this, it can pop out easy when you do that. So that's why sometimes you got to have the shoulders like this. Like if you're moving the arm like that. And that is like one of the most annoying things about the figure, because it does look a bit silly, like opened up like this, when you could just have it looking like this. And I believe that's everything for the articulation. I don't think you can move the torso much. Again, well, yeah, this is as much as you can move the torso. Not much at all. And yeah, that's it for the articulation. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the MSIA custom Gouf action figure, please let me know in the comments. Again, I think this figure is absolutely amazing, and it captures a lot of the charm from the custom Gouf. And to be honest, most of the charm, as I've said in the video, comes from this weapon, and obviously the looks from the custom Gouf by itself. Definitely a massive upgrade from the normal looking Gouf. Don't get me wrong, I like the Gouf. Not one of my favourite figures. Sorry, not one of my favourite MSs, but I still like it. But the custom Gouf is just a far superior mobile suit, looks-wise and functionality-wise. But yeah, as I said, let me know what you think of the MSIA figure, and I hope this video makes you guys want to pick up one too. And thanks for watching the video, guys, as well, and I'll catch you in another MSIA Gundam review. Bye!
But I won't be stopped! Victory is mine!
They're all gone.